Your chest workout can feel brutally hard and still miss the fibers you're trying to grow. Here's what actually changes during every press. Your pecs pull your upper arm across your body. That's why understanding the movement matters more than simply pushing the heaviest weight possible. But those fibers don't all run in exactly the same direction. Changing your pressing angle changes which region receives greater mechanical emphasis. If you want more upper chest, don't automatically crank the bench as high as possible. Too much incline can turn this into shoulder work. Lower the bench to a moderate incline. Now your upper chest can contribute strongly without letting your front delts dominate the entire press. Now watch the upper arm. Don't just think about moving the dumbbell upward. Think about bringing your upper arm inward as you press. For more mid-chest emphasis, bring the bench flat. But the bench angle alone won't save bad pressing mechanics. Flare your elbows aggressively and you can make the position unnecessarily stressful. Don't turn your body into a perfect letter T. Bring the elbows slightly down from that extreme position and find a comfortable pressing path where your chest can produce force. Here's another mistake: cutting every repetition short just because you're trying to move more weight. Your chest needs meaningful range of motion. Lower under control into a comfortable stretch instead. Watch how the chest fibers lengthen as the upper arms move behind the torso. Then reverse the movement with control. You're not bouncing out of the bottom. You're using the chest to drive the upper arms inward. But don't confuse squeezing two dumbbells together with magically creating more chest growth. What matters is how your joints and muscles move. Focus instead on what your upper arms are doing. That's the connection between the equipment you're moving and the chest underneath. Now the lower chest. Dips can be excellent here, but your body position changes what you're asking the exercise to do. Stay extremely upright with your elbows tucked, and the movement can become much more triceps dominant than you intended. For a chest-focused dip, use a controlled forward lean and think about bringing your upper arms inward as you drive up. And don't dive into the bottom just to chase depth. Use the deepest comfortable range you can control without losing your position. Presses aren't your only option. Cable flies let you train the chest through a different resistance profile while keeping tension through the movement. But if your elbows keep bending and straightening, you've started turning the fly into something closer to a press. Keep a soft, relatively consistent elbow bend and move mainly through the shoulder as your upper arms sweep across your body. Cable direction gives you another way to change emphasis, but don't turn every variation into a completely different exercise. A lower to higher cable path can complement your upper chest work by moving your arms upward and inward against resistance. A higher to lower path changes the line again, giving you another option for emphasizing fibers running toward the lower chest. If every chest exercise turns into a shoulder workout, watch what happens when your shoulders repeatedly roll forward during the press. Set yourself firmly against the machine, control your shoulder position, and let the upper arm movement create the chest contraction. Speed matters too. Throwing the weight down and bouncing through repetitions can remove the control that makes each rep useful. Instead, own the lowering phase, reach your controlled stretch, then press aggressively without losing the position you just created. So how do you put this together? Start with a press you can progressively load while maintaining consistent technique. Then use another pressing angle if it serves your goal instead of adding random exercises just to make the workout longer. Finish with a fly variation where you can focus on controlled lengthening and bringing the upper arms across your body. You don't need endless chest exercises. You need movements you can repeat, control, and progressively improve without your technique falling apart. Upper chest, use an appropriate incline and drive the upper arms inward instead of turning every repetition into a front delt press. Mid-chest, use controlled pressing with a comfortable arm path and enough range to actually load the chest through the repetition. Whatever exercise you choose, remember the formula: stable setup, Controlled stretch, strong upper arm movement, and progression you can actually repeat. Now that your chest setup is fixed, check your back training. This dumbbell row mistake could be killing your gains. Watch that one next.